Hey guys, and welcome to 9.9 Comics, the Top 5, and I am your host Kyle, and here is our Top 5 picks for New Comic Book Day, July 31st, 2019. Starting with number 5 today, we have Powers of X, number 1 of 6. Fear the Future. Superstar writer Jonathan Hickman from Infinity, New Avengers, and Fantastic Four continues his revolutionary new direction for the X-Men. Intertwining with House of X and Powers of X reveals the secret past, present, and future of mutant kind, changing the way you look at every X-Men story before and after. You do not want to miss the next seminal moment in the history of X-Men. So, last week we told you to get House of X. This week it's Powers of X. Again, this is Hickman back on X-Men. Everyone is stoked about this. This X-Men is a new era for X-Men. And I mean, for all the same reasons we told you to get House of X, get Power of X. Our number 4 pick for this week is Batman Last Night on Earth, number 2 of 3, written by Scott Snyder, art by Greg Capullo and Jonathan Glapion, and cover art by Greg Capullo. Love Glapion, the Walking Dead cover artist, or cover color. The world has been destroyed, and Batman is on a quest to find out who's responsible. But when villains from the past begin to complicate things for the Dark Knight, he finds an unlikely ally in a place known as the Plains of Solitude. Sounds like a really scary place to be. So the reasons why we're telling you to get this is, again, we told you to get the first one because this is the last Capullo-Snyder Batman story to be released. After this, you're not going to... There are going to be no more Snyder Capullo Batman, which is going to be sad, but I mean, there's always a next era of Batman. We've been ready for this. Also, number 1 was an awesome book. If you missed it, just in case. Number 2 is going to be just as good. And it's only 3 issues, guys. It's a short run, so it's going to be easy to collect. Going into number 3, we have Kanto, number 2 of 6. From IDW Publishing, written by David M. Bower, and art and cover art by Drew Zucker. Lions and tigers and Malorex, oh my. Kanto slips out of the captivity only to find a herd of vicious Malorex ready to eat him. Can an unlikely friend help Kanto survive long enough to see what lies beyond Arcana's borders? So Kanto, we told you to get the first one as well. This has completely sold out. No back order, nothing. They're all gone. They're all just going to be on the shelves Wednesday, and after that, you're SOL. Every issue online, go online right now, try to get any issue of Kanto. It's going to be selling for well over cover price, and that alone is a really good sign. Also, this is a huge book. It was, I don't want to say a no-brainer, but it was a really easy pick for this week. After number 1, is Kanto's out? Yeah, put number 2 up there. Coming in our number 2 spot this week is a really big deal, you guys. It is called Gut Ghost, Till We Meet Again, number 1, out of Scout Comics, written and art by Enzo Garza. Who is Gut Ghost, and what's he all about? The reality is he's just like you and me, navigating the same ups and downs that life has to offer. He works a job he doesn't like, a car that breaks down, pays bills, and deals with the same headaches that come from being a ghost with guts. Things like an ex-girlfriend and her obnoxious runt of a creature new boyfriend, flaky friends and troubles with resurrecting dead ones, confrontations with a stranger and accidentally eating them alive. It's normal stuff we all deal with and he's no stranger to it. Plus, there's sure to be some inside-out people, a cult, and someone's car gets broken into. All completely normal and relatable stuff. So, Gut Ghost, you guys. You're on the ground floor with this one. So this is a super underground comic that's about to blow up. No one's really picked this up yet. This was originally released as a Kickstarter comic before Scout Comics picked it up. So this is technically its first legitimate in a big publisher run, but it's already got some backing behind it. And also a little nidbit here. We have sources, and they told us that there will be a secret, unannounced cover until after the comic is released. They will be announcing this cover that no one knows about, not even store owners. And you saw it here first. Here's the picture of it. It's just basically it's one of the covers just with a special skull in there. But This is also expected to be a huge deal. It's being slept on, which is a good sign for you because as you're watching this right now, you need to go to the comic book store and get this comic. By the time everyone else besides us and you guys catches up on this, they're all going to be gone and they are going to be SOL. We cannot stress how important this comic is. By the way, thank you, Source. And that leaves us with a 9.9 no-brainer! Today's 9.9 no-brainer is Knight's Temporal #1 out of Aftershock Comics, written by my man, Colin Bunn, and art and cover art by Fran Gallan. Woo, that's a good name. When Auguste de Rivière returned from the Crusades, he was ashamed and horrified by the things he had done. Hoping to reclaim his soul, he pledges to root out evil wherever it may be found. But when he pursued a vile sorcerer into a forbidden forest, his life was shattered. Auguste ventured into the dark forest, but emerged in the modern world. Accompanied now by the enigmatic Jane Fool, Auguste hunts a madman while trying to piece together the mystery of his very existence. Kind of like a Rip Van Winkle story, it sounds like. But, of course, this is a new Colin Bunn #1. It's obvious. This is also a featured item. And, I mean, it's coming out of Aftershock. Aftershock's been putting out fire for the past couple years, and especially anything from Colin Bunn. And since there's so much focus going on this one, it's something that we want to pay attention to. And there also will be a 1 in 25 lenticular variant coming out. This comic is going to be a sure shot. And the reason why this is definitely the no-brainer other than Gut Ghost was because Gut Ghost is just, we are in on the bottom floor of it. We were told that this is going to be a big deal and everyone's sleeping on it, so we are telling you. This is a more obvious pick, but that doesn't diminish the importance of Gut Ghost. If you miss out on Gut Ghost, I am not sorry, because I told you. And moving into those honorable mentions, we have, out of DC Comics, Batman Who Laughs #7 of 7. That is the finality of Batman Who Laughs. Then into Marvel Comics, we have Avengers #22, specifically for that Carnageized variant. And then also for the Carnageized variant, we have Black Panther #14, and Conan the Barbarian #8, Captain America #12, and the last Carnageized variant is Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man #9. Then we have Death's Head #1, Thanos #4, and Venom Annual #1. That's a lot of Marvels for this week. And then out of Image Comics, we have Paper Girls #30. Speaking of Paper Girls, they just got picked up for an Amazon series. So hold on to those #1s because those are actually already pretty collectible. Then we have Spawn #299, Walking Dead #193 second print. By the way, that's probably the last time I'm going to say The Walking Dead on the show. Then we have, after Walking Dead, we're going to move into Dark Horse Comics with Stranger Things 6 #3, and then Manor Black #1. And then out of Antarctic Press, we have Leave on the Flight #1, which is going to have a really nice foil variant. And then out of IDW, we're going to say Kantos. We're going to bring back Kantos again for the #1 second printing. And now the reason why this is going to be super important is because the first printing that came out, pretty much almost all of the copies of that comic got printer damage. And so none of them have good, like, collectively good, like, 9.8 scores. So collectors specifically will be running after the second print. So if you get it before they do, that hikes up the price. To close out the honorable mentions, we are going to mention artist Dominic Perosi will be here Saturday, August 3rd with one-of-a-kind sketch covers and prints, also doing live remarks, and he will also be doing commissions. Now, if you haven't heard of him or seen any of his art, he has been doing a lot. He's been selling a lot of covers here in store, and they sell pretty much immediately. He's a really good artist. So if you guys want a really nice piece, if you have any blanks that you've been wanting to get a nice sketch on, bring them in. Now's the time to get whatever you want done on it done. So, with that said, thank you for liking, subscribing, and commenting. And remember, to click that little bell so you get the alerts when we go live. And thank you for watching. See you next time.